Do you want to change your life, but you keep crashing every time you try? You're not alone. Majority of people can't even keep up with their New Year's resolutions. Most people go big and then burn out. But what if the secret to lasting transformation is actually going small? Hi, I'm Isaac from PowerJuice.com. In an effort to internalize what I learned better, I want to tell you a true story inspired from the book called She'al B'ni. It changed the way I view personal change, and I thought it would be worth sharing. After the Yom Kippur War, a group of Israeli soldiers found themselves in Egypt stuck behind enemy lines. The war was over, but they couldn't yet return home. Days passed, then weeks, and these soldiers who were once full of fire and courage began to feel forgotten. The IDF knew the emotional long-term damage this could do to a soldier trying to integrate back into society, and they understood that a broken spirit is harder to heal than a broken bone. So they made a bold decision. They said, let's send someone in to boost up their morale. Not a general or a therapist, but they chose a young, inspirational rabbi for the mission. Not to fight with weapons, but to uplift with words. To reach the trapped soldiers, they loaded this rabbi into a fighter jet with an experienced pilot. As the aircraft soared from Israeli airspace and approached the Egyptian border, the plane started to nosedive downward towards the earth. And just meters above the ground, the plane leveled out and then continued flying towards its mission. The rabbi anxiously asked the pilot, "Is everything okay?" The pilot replied calmly, We're fine, but now that we're in Egyptian airspace, we have to avoid being detected by radar. Even though the war is over, if we fly too high, they might see us and shoot at us. But this close to the ground, they won't notice us." This rabbi was none other than Rav Wolbe, and he recalled later on how during that experience, in a roaring jet in enemy territory, that he had a flash of spiritual clarity. It occurred to him that this is exactly how the Torah advises a Jew to protect himself from the Yetzer. You see, the Yetzer doesn't just encourage us to be destructive towards other people, it also encourages us to be destructive to ourselves. And the Yetzer has his own radar system, so to speak, and he's constantly scanning you, watching for spikes of spiritual ambition. If you shoot up too fast, deciding overnight to become a big tzaddik and instantly fixing all your midot, it will detect you. It will panic and shoot you out of the sky by firing missiles of laziness, despair, arrogance, or burnout, causing you to give up on your learning program, your diet, or any big goal that you chose for yourself. However, if you fly low, quietly, taking tiny, humble steps, so small they seem insignificant, the Yetzer doesn't get threatened by this. He ignores you. He laughs and says, "That's nothing." By doing this, you're able to glide beneath his radar. And through one tiny act of growth at a time, one extra beracha with intention, one moment of holding back your tongue, these small steps may seem invisible, but they accumulate over time. And before you know it, you've crossed into spiritual territory that you never dreamed possible, without ever being detected and without ever getting shot down. So the next time you want to accomplish something, don't be a perfectionist or try to do everything overnight in a big loud way. The secret to lasting growth isn't flying high. It's flying low and never stopping. Thanks for watching.